All right, police arrest a 20-year-old man in a pawn shop robbery. Ronell Collins faces aggravated robbery and theft of property charges. The robbery happened last month at a pawn shop on Baseline Road. The store manager told us he tried to fight off the attacker. He had some injuries, but was still able to open the store later that day. Right now, the search is on for a convicted murderer who escaped from jail near the Arkansas-Mississippi border. James Johnson III slipped away from the county jail there Thursday morning. The sheriff's office says he was last seen wearing a white T-shirt and pajama pants. We're told he is considered dangerous, so if you see him, do not approach him. Call 911.
The mother of a Conway teenager charged with attempted terrorism says her son is in need of desperate help. We first told you about this Wednesday night. Conway police say 19-year-old Daniel Crosland made plans to harm people at Conway High School. Crosland's mother tells Fox 16's Mitch McCoy officers arrested her son as he was being discharged from a hospital.
When the vocals are seemingly perfect,
Daniel is very talented.
It can drown out anything, including a train.
They say she's in the class 18.
But looking at that stage, I can hear his music.
She don't wanna go outside.
I can hear his voice.
Melissa Waller's son, Daniel Crosland, is in the Faulkner County Jail facing attempted terrorism charges.
I do feel like it's a failure in the healthcare system.
Melissa says Conway police arrested him as he was being discharged from the hospital Wednesday. She says her son was admitted for a week.
He recently overdosed and tried to commit suicide.
She says she saw a turning point in her 19-year-old son's mental health 2 years ago. He suffers from depression. She says he needs medical help, not jail.
He felt like he was suffering inside. He felt like he was drowning inside. He was hurting.
Melissa says Daniel was a victim of bullying, saying he was getting back on the right track.
He needs to be where he can get that help he needs.
Melissa prays with the right medical help, she'll be able to see the spark in his eyes
Worst things in life come free to us.
and the love in his voice again.
He was screaming for something, but nobody could hear that voice inside of him. So now as a mother, I have to be that voice for him.
The upper hand and
Well, that was Mitch McCoy reporting. Police have not revealed what alleged threats were made. However, Melissa says she does not believe Daniel would have acted on anything that he said. Daniel dropped out of Conway High School during his senior year.
A federal judge overturns a man's robbery and murder conviction after serving 26 years in an Arkansas prison. John Brown and 3 others are serving life sentences in connection to a 1988 rape, robbery, and murder of an elderly Fordyce woman. In a 26-page document, the judge cites constitutional violations as well as new evidence, including a 2015 co-defendant's confession. We talked with one of Brown's lawyers with the Midwest Innocence Project about the ruling.
I mean, we feel really good. We're really happy with this. It's an important decision, and it's a strong statement about, you know, what a defendant's rights are. That evidence must be reliable.
The judge's order gives the state 30 days to decide whether to retry Brown. The state could also appeal the judge's decision. A 17-year-old is recovering after being shot Wednesday afternoon near Central High School. Police believe a drug deal led to that shooting. Officers found the victim at the hospital just before he went into surgery. He tells police he met 3 stray teenagers to sell marijuana when one of them shot him. Police have not said how that teen got to the hospital.
A former daycare worker in Fort Smith is in jail for a 3rd time. Nathan Clemens is now facing his 3rd sexual assault against a minor charge. He was first arrested in June, then again earlier this month. Each time he bonded out. Right now, Clemens is in the Benton County Jail with no bond. He's expected in court in October.